Dorian, I'm ready. I'm ready. You
All
ready?
right, I'm good, man. I'm ready to go. This is Dorian with Geeks of Color. Brandon, thank you for giving me some of your time. How are you doing today, man?
Dorian, I'm doing great. I am blessed, my man. I am chilling. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing even better getting to talk to you, dude. So I read that Peele originally had a different interpretation of Angel before you auditioned. So what
Yeah,
was that like as an actor to get those notes that, hey, we're gonna pivot, we're gonna make those changes because we want you as a role? What was that like, man?
man, that was insane. The fact that Jordan Peele told me that he's gonna rewrite the entire script to put me in this movie is crazy town. I just figured out what the role was prior to me auditioning for. Yeah, when it was originally written for, I just found out like 2 days ago that the role was supposed to be very like nerdy and quirky, like go lucky guy that's just there to help. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm here. Yeah, of course. And I just brought this punk metal edge to it that Jordan loved because I just saw that his films are very grounded and the performances in are very grounded. So I just wanted to give what I can relate to when I walk into a retail store.
And he also mentioned that he wanted to make it feel like the audience's avatar character, the one that kind of like we envision the story to. So when you were trying to relate to the character, ground the character a little bit more, how did you go about that to make it feel more relatable in a sense?
Yeah, I think I contend that to Jordan's writing after that I got the role. Jordan kind of understood what I attacked it with. And he's like, okay, now I know what to do. And then the bell went off in his head and he just started rewriting. And then once I got those pieces, it was very easy for me to figure out this character. Jordan made it very easy for me. And we were collaborating a lot of just what this character was going through. And I think one thing I recognize is everyone's always going through something, right? But we don't know what it is. So I see when people are like kind of mad and working at a retail shop that they're kind of pissed, like one, they're at work and also they're probably dealing with asshole customers that are just kind of poking around at them. And it's like, all right. And they don't know like the customers don't know what the person's going through in their life. So I crafted this backstory of like, okay, why is this person so angsty, mad, depressed? Like what's going on inside there? So me and Jordan really communicated on backstory. And we came up with he's going through a breakup. So that's why he's like really in this empty place. All right, maybe he doesn't have a great relationship with his family because he dropped out of college to move to California to try to pursue some sort of dream in the entertainment industry and it's not working. So now he's just at this store and he's seeing people walk in and treat him like crap while he's going through a breakup. And and his parents resent him for not going to college. Like those are all the undertones that we crafted that that's not told in the film. So I hope that I portrayed it well enough where people can be like, okay, that's why he feels that way. And you need to do those details because I don't know what the people at these stores are going through in my real life. So I just wanted to kind of let's connect the dots. Let's get to why he's here. And that was kind of the way that we prepped it.
And then on top of that, I always see on your social media posts, especially when you're with the cast and stuff, you're like, I'm amongst legends. So can you talk about what that on-set process was like, just getting to work with the cast and building that chemistry amongst them?
Bro, what's crazy, dude, is that they're just all so cool. Like they're all so cool. They're all so kind. And also, man, they're just like, they made the job so easy because they're great at what they do. Like I thought I'd be far more nervous than I actually was because you'd think like, all right, I'm sitting across from Academy Award winner Daniel Kaluuya, Emmy Award winner Keke Palmer, Oscar nominated Stephen Yeun, legend Michael Wincott. You'd expect, oh damn, I'm about to be hella nervous and I'm not even about to perform like the way that I normally do. So the thing that I got to is what I realized is I'm like, oh, they make my job really easy because they're so incredible at what they do. So it just felt so easy. And I'm so glad that they made it feel easy. And yeah, I'm amongst legends truly every day. And I just learned so much from them. They have such rich history in their career. And I'm just so glad to be now a part of that. And I learning something new every day from those cats. So it's so sick.
Yeah, specifically with that, because I saw that you said one of your ultimate goals is to become a director. So is there, like, I know down the line, so is there anything you took from Jordan Peele, like you were taking notes, like anything that you walked away with, like from his directing style? Because I know he is so unique with his process.
Yeah, for sure. I think what I took away from it is collaboration. I did not expect Jordan to be this collaborative because his films are so detailed. Like you would think that this dude's a sculptor because he's so detailed with his art. And you would just think that he needs to be very nitpicky about things, but he's actually not. He's so collaborative, and he's so always asking you what your thoughts are, what you think about something, and he listens and he takes it as well. Like he'll change something if it needs to be changed. And I was just very surprised with that. I thought it would be more like, hey, you're the piece, and I'm just going to keep moving you to where I need you to go for me. And it was more like, hey, where do you think we should go? And I'm like, oh, that taught me a lot about filmmaking with on Jordan's end, where I'm like, okay, this dude's a mad genius. And he casted people that he trusts. He really trusts his actors, and he gifts them anything they need. So I learned to, when I'm casting films one day, to be able to trust my actors with the characters more than I trust myself with the characters, because you're just going to get something better out of collaboration. So that was like big piece I learned.
I feel like I'm learning something from you, passing on the knowledge already. But
My
man,
man.
did you on set? Did you at all get to? Because I know you also got the breakdancing skills. You can do all that stuff. Did you get to incorporate that all on set or anything like that? Show them your skills at all?
Yeah, I got to do some of my own stunts. So there's some bits where I'm the one rolling and falling around and stuff. But respect to the stunt people as well, because they really shaped those scenes for me, and they made it to the point where it's safe. They choreographed the stunt for me, but I'm able to utilize my body enough where I can learn it and do it. So yeah, I was so excited to display that. And yeah, because I'm always down to do my own stunts. I'm down to be like Tom Cruise type, going crazy. But they told me there's some that I could not do, which I was sad about. But then the stunt coordinator was like, look, man, you have a long career ahead of you. Your face wouldn't even be shown in this. Why would you go tumble around like that? You're gonna hurt yourself for no reason. So I was like, okay, fine. But if my face is in it, I'm in it. I'm the one doing it. And I was excited to display that in this film. So because one of my dreams and goals is to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So if I can showcase that I can do my own stunts, because I can flip around, do all that stuff, throw me in Marvel, you know.
Did you tell Daniel, be like, hey bro, help me get into, like, since he's been in the MCU, did you be like, hey, put me in, fam? I'm right here. I'm right here.
Dog, one of the coldest things, yo, we are on set, right? We're like in the middle of like blocking out a scene. I'm with Daniel and Kiki, and we're talking, and we're all starting to get to know each other. So they're on my social media. They see that I'm like flipping around, doing crazy stuff. And then Kiki was just like, Brandon, you'd be a great Spider-Man. And then Daniel was just like, yeah, no, he would. Great Spider-Man. And I'm like, what? And me, I'm like, nah, Tom Holland, I give him all the flowers for Spider-Man. That's him. But I do have some characters in mind, you know. So Sam Alexander's Nova. I'm ready.
Bro.
Ready to play Sam, and like, so I could work with Tom Holland and we could joke around, you know. So yeah, and I think I was displaying that I'd be ready for big films like that as well, just by doing my own stunts, the personality that I carried and the humor that I carried. And I hope I can prove that through performance with Nope. But yeah, world, if you're watching, let them know I'm here.
We got you, fam. We got you. We're gonna get that Nova train going, man. And
Let's
just
go.
as a big fan of the OA as well, like, can you just talk about? So it seems like you've done the OA, you've done Nope. Now the book kind of lean more into the sci-fi. Is there any other particular genre or any other field you like to explore, and as one of your next projects?
Thank you so much for enjoying the work, by the way, too. I truly appreciate that.
And I'm still mad that we didn't get a season 3, bro. Like, I'm still salty about that. Still.
Me too. I hope one day that we can finish the story properly, because I think people need to see that book close, and the fact that it's still open is sad. But hopefully one day, prayers up, you know. But yeah, I'm grateful to be a part of great sci-fi projects that kind of receive this cult following, and now Jordan's doing this on a massive scale, sci-fi, and I'm so stoked to be a part of that. And when it comes to new universes, what the universe I'd love to be in, superhero. That's really one of my goals, because I think I could just shine in that sense. Like, does Marvel necessarily need me? No, but can I bring something to them? Yes, I could bring something to that universe, something genuine. I feel like I'm just well-rounded enough for that. So that would be a great role to play. And yeah, keep it kind of sci-fi spacey. Let me get a cosmic character, you know. Sam Alexander's cosmic. So
I feel you, man. Well, I'm getting the wrap up sign. I want to say thank you so much for giving me some of your time. I cannot wait to see you do in the future, man. I appreciate your work, and I see what you're doing, man. I can't wait to see what you do next, dude.
Yo, D, I appreciate you for your time. Thank you so much. Let's chat again. I
got you, fam. Peace out. You have a great rest of your day, man.
Much love. God bless, my man.